Hello friends, so here I am back again with another video where I'll be sharing my trades for the next week and also for the entire September. This will be a mix of both stocks and one of the commodity which is actually coming to a beautiful level of buying. Yeah, so these are going to be mix of intraday swing and also short-term trades which I would be planning to keep maybe those stocks for a couple of months. My name is Sandeep Yadav. I'm a professional trader and an investor who has been graduated from one of the finest institute here in the stock market in India. Let's begin the video then. And in these trades, I will also be talking about one of my best indicator, one of my favorite indicator, which is Bollinger Band, which really helps me to plan my trades accordingly, whether it is taking an entry or maybe also exiting it at the right time. So let's learn this indicator as well while I am planning my trades and sharing with you guys. So the first stock in my radar is Idea, and you see this Bollinger Band is already been placed here. So these are three different lines. Yeah, and if you look at this Bollinger Band, how I'm using it actually, whenever I see a candle, so this is a monthly chart by the way, if you're not aware, you can see M written here, and also at the bottom here, this is again MLY, monthly. So each of these candles are basically monthly candles. So this is a current month candle, and you can also see it here on top. This is a current month candle which says 6th of September. This was previous month. So this is a bearish candles which are forming. Means the stock is actually falling for maybe good 3-4 months now, and now this is actually coming very close to this 20 EMA. Yeah, 20, or maybe you can call it the mean of the Bollinger Band. So there are three different bands. This is coming to the middle of the Bollinger Band. Yeah, and this is going to be an interesting level for me to buy. I am expecting when the prices are actually coming close to it, somewhere around 12 rupees, yeah, or maybe 11.5 to 12 rupees. This is the time where I'm going to actually plan a buy trade in Idea. Not immediately, of course. There has been a good fall from around 20 rupees to almost like 13 rupees already, but then I'm not going to buy now. I am planning this trade somewhere around 11.50. Let me show you another level on a daily chart. Yeah, these are beautiful support levels. If I click and open a daily chart, this is where I see a beautiful support which has been formed here. Let me write down here for you all to understand. So this is a support which is exactly at 11.20. So I'm going to place my entry here somewhere around 11.50, slightly above, or maybe around 11.40. Yeah, and then stop loss is super important. Without a stop loss, I never take any of my trades. The stop loss is going to be just below this support level, maybe at around 10 rupees to the max. Yeah, and this is going to be my trade. Where is my target? So this is also very important. Where am I going to book my profits? Yeah, and I see a beautiful resistance. So this was a support level where I took my trade, and now I also see a resistance level on a weekly candle chart. And where do I see this support? This is exactly around 20. Yeah, here it is. Maybe I can book. This is exactly over here. Yeah, so I'm going to book my profit somewhere around 29-28 rupees. So this is going to be my trade in Idea, where the entry is somewhere around 11.40, 11.50, stop loss of around 10 rupees, and a target of somewhere around 29 rupees. So it's going to be a big target. Yeah, and because that's what I'm expecting prices to go all the way to 28-29 rupees from the fall of around 11.50. So this was my trade in Idea. Next trade would be in SBIN, and SBIN, if I look at a bigger picture in the monthly chart, you see again a fall from last 2 months now. This is current month and this was the last month. This is now an indication that this is going to come again to the mean of the Bollinger Band, which is center of the Bollinger Band. And this is where I'm actually planning, because this is a beautiful support levels where I'm actually planning to take a trade, a buy trade here. Yeah, this is a beautiful support level. Yeah, and this is where I'm actually planning to take a buy trade. Where exactly? Here, maybe around 660, 655, somewhere around these levels. The stop loss would be right below here, somewhere around maybe around 580, and the target would be, this is again a positional trade where I'm planning a bigger target. Yeah, maybe the previous high as of now till here, somewhere around 880, 890. I will keep trailing these targets. The moment price comes down here and keep going up, yeah, the moment I see another support forming, I will bring my stop loss from here just below this another support level, and I will keep trailing this. Then whenever I see another support level forming, I'm going to bring this stop loss again towards the top here. So whenever there is a fall, I'm only going to lose maybe this much of amount, not the entire amount. I hope you're getting the reason behind trailing these. So it's called trailing stop loss. Yeah. So this was my trade in SBI, and then now moving ahead to another stock for a positional trade where I'm planning to hold the trade for a couple of months. And this is another bank, which is Bank of Baroda. Yeah, and Bank of Baroda, if I look at again, these are all the same Bollinger Band I'm using, and these are actually giving me the indication where exactly I should be buying each of these stocks. Now this is again coming to the mean, if you see here, and this was also a resistance before, a strong resistance, and this was an area where this resistance was actually broken. Yeah, and I see a beautiful level of buying somewhere around 220 rupees all the way here. I see a beautiful support being formed here. Yeah, let me write down here for everybody's understanding. This is a beautiful support, and this is where I'm actually planning all the way towards this mean. So let the price actually come towards this mean, which is the center of the Bollinger Band, and this is where I'm actually going to plan my entry all the way around 220 rupees. Stop loss, super important. Everybody should be keeping the stop loss, because you never know what can happen in the market. There can be a big news coming up, because there is also an Israel-Iran conflict going on. There can be there are also elections which are about to come in America. Yeah, and then there can be any XYZ big situation also where you're not really sure if the prices falls. Your stop loss will actually save your capital. So it is very important to know where exactly to keep the stop loss, and I will follow again the same way. Firstly, I will keep maybe the target at the previous high, and then I will keep trailing it as I made you understand how the trailing has to be done. Then the moment I see another support, I'm going to keep raising my stop loss from one place to another. Yeah, maybe from here till later, as I've explained in my previous trade. The moment I see another support, the stop loss will come here. Another support, the stop loss will come here. So these supports will keep on be forming. If you want to understand, or maybe you want to learn how these supports are actually formed and how you can identify these supports, then please watch my upcoming video in maybe another week's time, which will actually make you learn, make you understand how you can read these supports, and also keep trailing your stop loss, and at the same time you also understand where exactly you should be entering in these couple of stocks. Yeah, many stocks in fact. So these were three of my positional trades where I'm planning to take an entry. Some are very close. The current market price is very close to my entries. Some are maybe a little bit away. So I'm going to keep my alerts for those price points where the prices may come in maybe a couple of days or maybe 1 or 2 weeks. I'm going to keep my alert, but then this is very close. So I'm going to keep an alert for this as well, so that I get to know whenever the prices are actually coming to my levels. Now maybe going to a swing trade, because these swing trade are the trades where I'm expecting the targets to come maybe in a couple of days to maybe 1 or 2 weeks. So these are not short-term investments. Yeah. So and one should actually know how to trade in different trading styles, whether it is intraday, whether it is swing, whether it is positional trades. Yeah, and the big time investments also. So today I'm discussing all of these short-term investments, and this is a swing trade, and then followed by an intraday trade right after this. So this is MFSL, where I saw a beautiful level on 125 minute, and where do I see this level? This level is exactly at around 1050. This is a beautiful support where I saw here in MFSL. Yeah, around 1048. Yeah, let me write down here again so that you understand. I'm talking about this particular support where I'm expecting the prices are currently at around 1121, if you see it here, and I'm expecting the prices to come down all the way here, and that's the time I'm actually going to buy in this particular stock, which is MFSL. I'm not going to do anything currently, yeah, because I'm a professional trader. I never run behind the price. I never chase the price. I always want the price to come to my levels, which are best time for me to buy. I'm going to keep my entry somewhere around 1050, 1051. Yeah, right above this support. A stop loss right below this support, somewhere around maybe 1025, 1027, and the target is going to be, as of now, the previous high. Yeah, somewhere around 1140, 1145. So this is my trade, MFSL swing trade, which the target which I'll be expecting to come in maybe a couple of days to maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Yeah, and then moving ahead to the last trade for today, for this video, which is an intraday trade, and this is what I'm planning actually in a crude oil, which is a commodity. I love to trade in commodities because they give beautiful returns. Yeah, so this is a crude oil mini trade. If you have watched my previous video, you will get to know what are these mini contracts or mega contracts. So you should know how to trade in commodities. I gave a very short information about how one should be trading in commodities, but I'm actually planning to maybe give an extensive record an extensive video of how people can actually trade in commodities, because I love this particular asset class as well. While trading in Nifty, Bank Nifty and stocks, I do trade in these commodities also. So I saw this beautiful level here in crude oil, and I'm actually expecting, because it is actually falling for quite some time, but I don't want to short here. I don't want to plan my sell trade here. I want to plan my sell trade at the best level, and this is where the best level is. Let the price come here at somewhere around 5931, 5930, and that's the time I will short it. All the other trades were bought trade because they were swing trades and positional trades. This is an intraday trade, yeah, and this here I'm expecting the target to come on the same day itself, and this is where I'm actually planning. Let the price go up and come back and give me my target somewhere around 5813. Yeah, so these were the couple of trades which I am actually planning in these stocks for positional trades, where I'm actually going to hold these for a short-term investment purpose. And then I also discussed with you MFSL, which is a swing trade, where I'm actually planning to hold this MFSL stock for maybe a couple of days to maybe a few weeks, where it is a swing trade. And then lastly, I also discussed a commodity, which is crude oil, which is an intraday trade. So a professional trader should actually know how to trade in different styles, in different purpose of trades, whether it is intraday, swing, positional or investments. Yeah, one should not only stick to one particular style of trading, only doing maybe intraday a lot of time or only doing investments a lot of time. One should know how to trade in different asset classes and at the same time in different styles, different purpose of trades. For example, if a good cricketer can only be when he knows how to actually bat in different formats of the game. So yeah, if Kohli can actually play really nicely into one days, he can play in T20s, he can play in test matches. Yeah, that's how he has actually become a good batsman. Similarly, Bumrah is to be considered as one of the best bowlers because he can bowl fantastically well into the T20 matches, similarly into one day, and also one of the best bowlers into test matches as well. So one should know how to trade in different purpose of the trades, in different time frames. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. This video was quite informative for you, where you learned how you should be trading into the stock market. I wish you all the best, a lot of success, good luck while you're trading into the stock market. This is Sandeep Yadav signing off. See you in the next video.